Hey everyone, I'm Brady, and today we're going to learn about the passive voice. Now, most of us are very familiar with sentences in the active voice, which follows the grammatical structure, subject, verb, object. The subject of the sentence is the person or thing performing the action. The object is the person or thing receiving the action. For example, Tom opens the door. Tom is our subject of this sentence. The verb opens is the action he is performing. The door is the object receiving the action. However, in the passive voice, the order of the sentence and our focus of the sentence has changed. For example, this sentence in the active voice becomes the door is opened by Tom in the passive voice. In the passive voice, the subject of the sentence is the person or thing receiving the action. So, how do we make the passive voice? Well, let's break this down. In the active voice, our subject, Tom, has now become, in the passive voice, what is known as the agent. The agent is always preceded by the word by. In the active voice, our object, the door, becomes the subject of our sentence in the passive voice. Also in the passive voice, we always must use a form of the verb to be. In this sentence, the word is used. And our verb opens now takes its past participle, opened. The door is opened by Tom. Let's take a look at another example. This sentence is in the active voice. The dog chased the cat. The dog is our subject. The action he's performing, the verb, chased, and the cat is the object of our sentence, the thing receiving the action. In the passive voice, however, the sentence becomes, the cat was chased by the dog. So the dog now becomes the agent in the passive voice. Chased becomes was chased, and the cat is now the subject of our sentence. Both sentences have the same meaning, but our focus of the sentence has changed. In the active voice, our focus is on the dog. He's performing the action. But in the passive voice, our focus is on the cat, the thing receiving the action. Let me give you a sentence that I would like for you to try. My husband will fix our window. Go ahead and take a few moments to try and write this sentence in the passive voice. Did you come up with our window will be fixed by my husband? Great, good job. So, why do we use the passive voice? One reason might be because we don't know who or what is performing the action of the sentence. For example, my sweater was made in New York. This sentence is in the passive. We can't say my sweater made in New York. We need the verb to be in our sentence. In this sentence, the verb to be is was. My sweater was made in New York. Who made my sweater? I don't know. Since I don't know the person or thing performing the action, I have to put this sentence in the passive voice. My sweater was made in New York. Another reason why we use the passive voice is to focus our attention on the person or thing receiving the action. For example, my necklace will be made by my friend next week. Who is making my necklace? My friend. However, I want the focus of my sentence to be on the necklace. So I use the passive voice. My necklace will be made by my friend next week. We often hear the passive voice also used in the news. For example, 2 puppies were rescued from a burning house last night. The focus of this sentence is on the 2 puppies, not on the people who rescued them. 2 puppies were rescued from a burning house last night. So, for your homework, watch the news in English or try reading the newspaper in English to see how many examples of the passive voice you find. Or try creating sentences yourself. See you guys next time. Good luck.